Hi there. The rise of interest and accountability and the stunning financial debacles of Enron, Arthur Andersen, WorldCom has raised the desire to have annual report which is more relevant to the stakeholder interest, more transparent and more accurate. But unfortunately, even today we have noticed that some corporation they lack the integrity in their financial report. The financial report is lack, or the annual report lack of integrity, and that is simply because they did not cover some issues, or some of them in fact they show or they make the unclear or unbalanced presentation, okay, of the facts, which in fact mislead the readers. Now, the improvement in fact of the integrity, transparencies, and the accountability and the relevance, as well as the let's say the interests of the stakeholders, okay, and in fact it has been discussed with the professional accountant, and between brackets you can say the auditors, and they agreed to to show it within their financial report rules or principles, and it is insist from the government, and it is pressure from the governments, okay, to show all these in fact in their annual report. Now, going back to Enron Corporation, we have noticed that the annual report or financial report of Enron, it lacks in fact the integrity, the accuracy, and the transparencies. These are important in fact method or important facts which we needed to understand that facts, and we should not mislead the user of our account. But we notice that when you look at the annual report of Enron, you notice that although it is lacks all these important issue, but they are within the narrow what you call the gaps or generally accepted accounting standard, and within a narrow issue of some legal definition. Now, here is the problem, because of the lacks of the principle, in fact, and only insisting on rules, especially as I said before that the rules is needed. We need the rules. Sometimes we need more than the principle for re-engineering our business. But for such matter as integrity and transparencies and accuracy, we need a principle rather than rules. Because of the lack of the rules and the lack of a principle and insisting on the rules only, it's in fact encourage the executive of the Enron to participate with their auditors or professional accounting, Arthur Andersen, to prepare as we call it, a clean certification of their financial report and accept it as satisfactory. But in fact, it was misleading the stakeholder in general and cheating them. Now, what is the solution? The solution is from the problem itself. So why you insist, or why, as a government, you allow such a company, let's call it bad company, with, sorry to say that, bad executive and bad board of directors, and it is not only an Enron, in many organizations, and up to today date, it is worldwide. because of the lack of the principle, not insisting on the principle and let them use the rule only. It's in fact happened what had happened. Now, the good news to end my lecture today is that the good news, the matter related to let's say the transparencies or related to the relevance, in fact, it has been, as I say, discussed, and it is agreed and it is applied by many organizations and many corporations, and that's in form of showing the non-financial performance in addition to the financial performance, and the non-additional performance which shows in their annual report. We thank them for that, and they show it also on the website of their organization. Again, we thank them for that. Like, for example, sustainability. They show for the health and safety. They show for the environmental performance or impact. They show the workplace responsibility. They show also the social responsibility. All these are perfect, fantastic. We need them. This is number one. Number two, the good thing also, and the good news, that nowadays most, if not all, American and European corporation, but I did not hear anything from the Arab corporation, that the annual report of the corporation will be guided by something called GRI, which is Global Reporting Initiative, for in fact or as a guidance for comprehensive reporting and for accountability for in fact sustainable or sustainability reporting. Thank you very much.